6 companies, 1 former Duchess, and a fresh wave of scrutiny tied to the Jeffrey Epstein document releases. Within days of new files resurfacing details of Sarah Ferguson's past communications with the convicted sex offender, corporate records show that a cluster of businesses connected to the Duchess of York began the process of shutting down. The question now echoing across royal watchers and financial analysts alike is simple: coincidence or containment? If you're fascinated by the untold stories of the British royal family, the decisions that shape the monarchy, and the complex dynamics behind the crown, then you absolutely need to be subscribed to Crown Desk. Hit that subscribe button now, because we're uncovering insights you won't find anywhere else. Let's dive in. According to reports, Sarah Ferguson, former wife of Prince Andrew, is listed as the sole director of 6 companies: S Phoenix Events, Fergie's Farm, La Luna Investments, Solar Moon Ltd, Philanthropreneur Ltd, and Planet Partners Productions Ltd. Public filings at Companies House, the United Kingdom's official corporate registry, indicate that dissolution procedures were initiated in close succession, with S Phoenix Events beginning the process first, followed by the remaining entities shortly thereafter. Corporate dissolution is not in itself unusual. Businesses close every day. But timing matters, especially when timing aligns with renewed public controversy. The renewed scrutiny stems from the latest release of documents connected to Jeffrey Epstein. Multiple reputable outlets have reported that previously undisclosed or newly highlighted emails show Ferguson maintaining contact with Epstein after his 2008 conviction and 2009 release from prison. One email dated January 2010, widely cited in international media, includes Ferguson writing to Epstein, "You are a legend. I really don't have the words to describe my love, gratitude for your generosity and kindness. XX, I am at your service. Just marry me." The authenticity of this email has been reported by several major news organizations during prior document disclosures. It is important to state clearly, correspondence alone does not constitute criminal wrongdoing. There is no public evidence that Ferguson has been charged with any crime related to Epstein. However, the optics are complicated. Epstein had already been convicted in 2008 for soliciting prostitution from a minor. Continued communication after that conviction raises reputational questions, particularly for someone connected to the British royal family. The article also notes that Ferguson allegedly visited Epstein in Miami for several days following his release. While some media outlets have reported similar claims in past years, any travel details would require independent documentation to confirm conclusively. Without official records or direct acknowledgement, such claims remain reported but not independently verified facts within this context. At the same time, the royal dimension cannot be ignored. Prince Andrew, Ferguson's former husband, stepped back from royal duties in 2019 following his BBC Newsnight interview and the subsequent fallout over his relationship with Epstein. In January 2022, Buckingham Palace confirmed Andrew would no longer use his HRH style and lost his military patronages and public roles. While some reports suggest his title was stripped entirely, constitutional experts have clarified that removing the princely title itself would require parliamentary action. Precision matters in royal reporting. Now, with these companies entering dissolution and Ferguson's charitable initiative, Sarah's Trust, reportedly closing earlier this year, speculation has intensified. Is this routine corporate restructuring? Are these dormant entities being wound down for administrative simplicity? Or is this a broader reputational reset in response to renewed public focus? There is, as of now, no direct statement from Ferguson linking the closures to the Epstein file developments.
That distinction is critical. The headline framing, suggesting the business is closed amid the Epstein revelations, implies correlation, but correlation does not prove causation. Without explicit confirmation, any assertion that the document release directly triggered the dissolutions remains interpretive. Still, the sequence is difficult to ignore. New document scrutiny, renewed media attention, corporate dissolutions filed almost simultaneously. In crisis management, perception often drives strategy as much as legal risk. Dissolving companies can reduce ongoing reporting obligations, limit financial visibility, or simplify business structures during periods of intense public examination. The broader consequence is reputational. Even absent criminal liability, the association with Epstein continues to reverberate through the extended royal circle. For the monarchy, already navigating years of scandal involving Prince Andrew, each new development prolongs institutional discomfort. For Ferguson personally, the closures may represent financial housekeeping or a recalibration under pressure. What remains certain is this: the Epstein scandal continues to produce secondary waves years after the original criminal proceedings. Emails, flight logs, financial links, each document release reshapes the narrative, and in that reshaping, business decisions that might otherwise pass quietly through corporate registries become front-page news. The ultimate determination of motive behind these closures may never be publicly stated, but in the intersection between royal legacy, financial transparency, and reputational survival, even routine filings can take on extraordinary significance.